All right, guys. So, Master Yeshua, also known as Jesus, said, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, and I am everything in between. Okay, or something like that. Don't quote me exactly. All right. But what did he mean when he said that? I'm going to explain it to you in this video. Basically, it's the alphabet, A to Z, right? A to Z, Alpha to Omega. Okay, that's the Greek alphabet. Okay, but what it represents, the A, take the A for example. Every being that has a name that starts with the letter A, right? They are part of a collective consciousness, okay? And you probably know a lot of people with with a name that starts with the letter A. The letter A's, or it might be significant in their name. It might be their second name or their surname. But the letter A is significant. So there's a collective consciousness because names hold a frequency, a sacred frequency that connects everyone, okay, in that particular group. So you've got A, B, C, D, E, etc. Okay, you've got all these groups of beings with that name. And it's not just human beings because the birds have names. The birds are just other forms, other expressions of ourselves. So there's like my name's Ash. There's many birds out there, but going by the name Ash. Okay, they're just me in another form. Okay, that's the same with all animals, plants, trees, fungi, etc. Okay, but what did Jesus mean when he said, "I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, and I am everything in between"? What Jesus did, right? The master metaphysician, what he did, the master alchemist, this master of energy, this magician, this wizard, this yogi, this Christ. Okay, what he did was he collapsed the consciousness. So he took everyone that has a name starting with the letter A. He took that consciousness, that collective consciousness from all of those beings, and he skimmed the cream off the top. So he discarded the versions of himself, because everyone's a version of you. He discarded the versions of himself that weren't aligned with his highest desire, and he took the cream of the crop from everyone that had a name starting with the letter A, right? And he downloaded that into his consciousness. He collapsed the collective consciousness into himself, okay, and downloaded all of the wisdom and knowledge into his energy field, into his heart chakra. He did that with all the beings with a name by the letter A: Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, all the entire Greek alphabet, right? Or you could interchange it with the English alphabet. But that's what he did, okay? And that's what we're all here to do, because there's only one being here, right? And that is you. You can literally collapse the best of the best, the supreme consciousness from the collective consciousness. You can literally scrape that off and summon it into your energy field. That's what Master Yeshua did. And he taught this to his wife, Mary Magdalene. And they both became very powerful healers. They were masters of Reiki, masters of energy. That's how they worked with people and healed people. All right, so you are the Alpha, you are the Omega, and you are everything in between. That's the true meaning behind that teaching. I pray that that makes sense. I pray that that was easy to understand. I love you. Namaste. See you in the next video.